Hi, welcome back to Waxing On Monday. And today we're going to kind of pick up where I left off on Wednesday. Remember Wednesday we were looking at classic rock and we talked about the duo of Jan and Dean. And we also talked about how they and the Beach Boys really developed the whole California sound, the surf music, and a whole style of music that was brand new. And to me, it still stands up well today. I talked about Beach Boys and how Jan and Dean and them also recorded some of the same songs. What do you think showed up on my doorstep over the weekend? Beach Boys. The album's 20 Good Vibrations. Now, yes, we did talk about the Beach Boys quite a while ago. I had a greatest hits CD that came out in the mid-60s. But there was only a handful of songs on it because by this time, mid-60s, they hadn't really put out a lot of albums. This one kind of spans a bigger number of years. It goes up to Kokomo, which, I mean, that's, to me, quite a ways in. I think it was in the 80s at this point from where we started out. Now, they do have a lot of the older songs on there, but when I looked at the old album I had, a lot of the songs are not duplicated. There's a few that are duplicated, but there's some new ones on here too. And this one in CD form, so yes, I've got a booklet. What do we got in the booklet? Well, opens up, some nice photos. A few more photos on the inside here. We've got some information about the songs. I don't know if you see that, it may be a little too close. A-sides, B-sides, how they charted, who wrote the songs, and a little shot of some of the albums that are involved in putting together a greatest hits album like this. So some fun stuff on here. Now, majority of the songs written by Brian Wilson. That's kind of a given. He's had some help from Mike Love, Chuck Berry. I forget who else I had on here. Just give me a second. Chuck Berry. We had John Phillips writing for Kokomo. So we had some other artists in there as well, but Carl Wilson also helped them out. But Brian Wilson's the main songwriter. So let's take a look at what we have on here. Again, standard Beach Boys lineup, some great vocals, some great playing. I'll tell you can't go wrong with an album like this. We'll talk about that in a second. Let's see what we've got for tunes. We're kicking it off with Surfin' Safari, Surfin' USA, Surfer Girl, Little Deuce Coupe, Be True to Your School, Fun, 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 I Get Around, Shut Down, Dance, 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 followed by Do You Wanna Dance? We've got Help Me Rhonda. Yeah, well, that was the big album we talked about last week with Jan and Dean, right? California Girls, Barbara Ann, Sloop John B. We got Wouldn't It Be Nice? Good Vibrations. That was one of the first albums, first records I bought of the Beach Boys. This is going to be back, I'm going to say mid-60s, maybe a little bit in the later 60s. First Beach Boy record I bought, Good Vibrations. Great tune. Other side was an instrumental. And at the time, I wasn't ready for that. I was looking for more of that fun Beach Boys stuff, but still, a great 45 for me. Wouldn't It Be Nice? Oh, mention that one. Good Vibrations. We got 409, God Only Knows, Catch a Wave, and we wrap it up with Kokomo from the movie Cocktail. Now, Kokomo, we're still playing that with my big band. I'll tell you, it is a popular tune. People love it. We had some other Beach Boys tune, but Kokomo seems to work best, and it's a great song. Now, Beach Boys. I mean, been around since the early 60s. The music stands out. It is great, great music. If you're out this summer, you're having a barbecue, you're by the pool, you've got company over, throw on Beach Boys, you're going to have a successful day. If you're out on a road trip, Beach Boys, the miles just melt away. If you're feeling a little down, having one of those blah days, throw on some Beach Boys, a dose of Beach Boys, it'll pick you right up. It's the music that it can't help but make you feel good when you hear some of these tunes. You're going to sing along with them. Everybody knows the music. Everybody knows the words. Some of the great music in history. So if you get a chance, check it out. Of course, they're all over the streaming networks. This album, I found it on there. There's a number of other Beach Boy albums on there. There's some of those have extended set lists to what I read to you. There's also a box set, and it was advertised in here. I'm just going to tell you what it said here, because it's Good Vibrations, the 30th anniversary box set. So the Good Vibrations shows up a number of times in some of their greatest hits. You can just poke around and find what you like. Grab the ones that have the tunes you want to hear. If you're excited enough to experiment, go for the box set and find out what they have in there. Now, I don't know about their box set, but a lot of them have alternate takes. Sometimes they have demos. There's all kinds of little fun things that show up in these box sets. Might be worth checking out. So that's it for today. We're continuing on with that California sound, the beach music, the surf music, the, hot rods, surfboards, and good times with the Beach Boys. 20 Good Vibrations. Check them out. We'll see you on Wednesday when we're back again with another episode, Classic Rock. Till then, everybody, take care. Stay safe. Thanks for stopping by.